Welcome to the third and final video of our Namibia travel series. In this captivating episode, we embark on an adventure through the lesser explored corners of this remarkable country. Our journey will take us to the magical Aopa Falls, nestled at the border with Angola, followed by an exciting exploration of the untamed wildlife in Etosha National Park. We'll witness a transformation in landscapes, weather, and demographics as we traverse this diverse land. This is an episode you won't want to miss. We spent most of our nights at campsites, but often we would just park anywhere and sleep there. Since our truck had everything, we hardly ever stopped at hotels. I mean, who needs hotels when you have a tent on the roof of your car with these beautiful views all around you? The whole outdoor tent situation is an integral part of the Namibian travel experience. The trip would not be the same without it. Just before leaving Spitzkoppe, we make our way to Bushmans Paradise, a cave with one of the finest collections of ancient rock art in Namibia. The rock art at Bushmans Paradise is believed to have been made between 4,400 BCE and 100 AD. The paint was made by mixing red sun protection rock with animal blood. The San, or Bushmen as they are commonly known, are believed to be the indigenous people of southern Africa. The San lived in harmony with nature and followed the migration of animals from time to time over thousands of years. Wherever they lived, they left no trace of their presence except for the remarkable stories on their rock shelters. The paintings, drawings, or images engraved on the rock are commonly known as rock art, but others claim it is ceremonial. We were taught the Damara language, which is one of the most interesting languages I've ever heard, as they make these unique clicking sounds. There are around 13 languages spoken in Namibia, and they are all pretty unique. The most widely spoken language is Ovambo, with almost half the population speaking it. However, after apartheid, English became an official language, which makes Namibia much easier to navigate for a foreigner. That concludes the Bushman tour. Definitely something worth doing while you're out here in Spitzkoppe. Really interesting to learn about the history, how they lived as nomadic people, and seeing and learning more about their history. Highly recommend you check this place out. Today we are driving through Skeleton Coast, looking for shipwrecks, and our first one we see is right here. We just arrived at the seal colony, and first thing we noticed is the smell and the sounds of these funny little creatures. Welcome to Cape Cross Seal Reserve, the largest seal colony in the world. It boasts a seal population of roughly 250,000 seals, and you could smell it from a mile away. Sounds impossible, right? Let me show it to you from different angles. We witnessed the breathtaking spectacle of seals, basking in the sun, frolicking in the waves, and tending to their adorable pups. It was surreal to watch. Each seal can eat up to 8% of its body weight per day, which leads to a mass fish extinction event for this area. Cape Cross was a shock to the senses, and a little too shocking on my nostrils. I'm gonna get you out of here soon. Hang in there, bro, hang in there. We made an amateur mistake and did not fill up our gas. We have about 25 kilometers to go to the next town with the next gas station, and what do we have left?
We have 9 kilometers left.
Let's hope for the best, but it's a beautiful landscape. And Benji made it, just in time. I think our gas reader was incorrect, but we're here. Benji, how does it feel?
I feel refilled.
What a good feeling. Oh man, that was a nightmare. We turned around and found a lodge at Cape Cross, which was beautiful. It was a great opportunity to clean our things and ourselves and to finally have our home bed. We watched another beautiful Namibian sunset with a fire in the hotel restaurant. So after camping for the last 9 days, we've decided to check into a hotel here at Cape Cross. It's a windy place, so we didn't want to be in our tents, and it's nice to have a night in a hotel. This is running us about $70 US per night, and we have something really nice. After an early morning start at 6 a.m. today, we're on the road about 6:30, driving about 6.5 hours today to Aopa Falls in the northern region of Namibia, close to the Angolan border. It's going to be a long drive. We hear it's going to be nice landscapes, very diverse, and it's nice to be up before the sunrise. So we're excited for today's journey, and it's going to be another fun one. And we see a giraffe first thing in the morning. As we embark on our 7-hour journey to the northernmost part of Namibia, we watched in awe as the landscape transforms. The arid desert gives way to lush greenery, abundant trees, and thriving forests. However, it was not without its challenges. The roads were rugged, but we figured out a way to have fun through it. As we traveled northward, not only did the demographics change, but we also became acutely aware of the evolving social landscape. We encounter increasing poverty levels and higher population density. Our journey began in the south, where we passed through pleasant neighborhoods with modern homes. But as we make our way further north, we transition into smaller, more modest residences, eventually encountering makeshift shelters where individuals gather firewood for sustenance. I couldn't help but remember what I learned about the Namibian genocide of 1904 and how that led to what I saw on that day. A baobab tree, often called the African tree of life, is an ancient giant tree with a massive trunk and an iconic silhouette. The temptation to climb it took over us, and we had to have some fun with it. Quick little pit stop in Epupa, where we can finally get some internet, groceries, and try to fix the fridge. Yeah, so we got a crew here working with us, trying to solve this problem right now. The journey continued, and although the roads were bad, this was one of my favorite drives as we began to see more life, more animals, trees, and people. Leaving Epupa town, our 4-hour journey to Aopa Falls begins. The rugged road winds through captivating landscapes, revealing dramatic shifts in terrain. As we approach our destination, the anticipation of witnessing the majestic Aopa Falls grows with each passing mile. We arrived in Aopa Falls to this incredibly beautiful campsite just along the water, and I'm very satisfied with what we have. We reached the northernmost tip of Namibia, where the Kunene River forms a natural border with Angola, marking the completion of our journey across the entire length of the country. Aopa Falls, nestled amidst the lush green oasis in Namibia's arid desert landscape, offers a serene haven. Towering palm trees and flora frame the walls, adding a touch of tropical elegance into this rugged terrain. Aopa Falls isn't just a scenic wonder, it's a place of deep cultural significance. The Himba people, who call this area home, have woven their traditions into the landscape, emphasizing the connection between humanity and nature. While it may not feature a towering single waterfall, the combination of cascades, lush surroundings, and cultural heritage makes Aopa Falls a unique and captivating destination. Over here we have Namibia, and right across the Kunene River and the waterfalls is Angola. Although there are crocodiles nearby, we are hot and it's a perfect time to go swimming. How's the water? It's good? We're now heading to the viewpoint where we'll see the waterfalls against the sunset. We had a chance to swim near the falls and witness them from a stunning viewpoint during a breathtaking sunset. The falls, both beautiful and massive, offer views of approximately 30 waterfalls on the Angolan side. What made it truly special was the opportunity to take a refreshing swim in the river. We found an affordable campsite at just 150 Namibian dollars per person. Throughout our journey, we never pre-booked campsites. Instead, we relied on road signs and local recommendations to find the perfect spots. As the day drew to a close, we were treated to a breathtaking sunset, casting its warm hues over the tranquil mountains and cascading waterfalls that gracefully bridged the two nations. In this beautiful moment, it struck me that this experience had become my most cherished travel adventure to date. We started our morning with a cup of coffee, enjoying the warmth of the sun and the beauty of the river.
Benji, you missed the spot? Yes, sir. Good job.
After packing up our stuff, we began the exciting drive through the northern Namibian landscape, full of animals, people, nature's wonders, and adventure.
All right, so Benji and I are pulling over the side of the highway at a little town. They got the 160 WhatsApp bar. They got the Okungo Vision 2030 bar and some little homes. It's gonna be fun. Here we are. This is what your inbox looks like.
Now we've entered the grand expanse of Namibia's largest national park, Etosha. To put it in perspective, this park is as vast as an entire country, the size of Slovenia. Can you fathom exploring a park of such a massive scale?
Hello, baby.
Another long day of driving. This day we've arrived and now we're at the campsite. Right in time for sunset as usual. What do we got here? I don't know what this is for really. I mean, I could do some workouts here, but... Oh, we have our own toilets. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. No way, we have our own shower. This is the first time we've had our own shower and toilets. It's unusual out here in campsites in Namibia. So, we're okay paying the little higher price now. So we're off to the safari today, Etosha National Park. This is gonna be our second country doing safaris this year, Tanzania in February, and here in Namibia starting today. I got the fit on, you know what I mean? Benji's ready to go. Just had a nice breakfast, good start to the day. Let's get it.
Though we only spent a couple of days here, I'm convinced you could easily dedicate a week to its wonders. We were fortunate to spot a variety of wildlife, including lions, elephants, rhinos, giraffes, wildebeests, and hosts of other fascinating creatures. However, it is very large and sometimes we drove an hour or more without seeing any animal. Etosha houses 144 species of mammals, 340 types of birds, and a diverse array of wildlife that surrounds you from all directions. This park is so colossal that animals undergo seasonal migrations within its borders, adjusting their movements according to the time of year. Here we have the Atosha elephants, renowned as the largest on Earth. To maintain their impressive stature, each of these giants devours between 100 to 300 kilograms of plants daily. The key to a great safari experience is to start early, as most animals are active in the morning, seeking shade from the scorching heat later in the day. It's during these early hours that you stand the best chance of encountering the mesmerizing wildlife. It's also important to go near watering holes, where you have a much higher chance at seeing animals.
We've arrived at the salt pan of Etosha National Park. It looks like water from afar, but as you get closer, you can see what it really is.
Our journey continued with a 4-hour drive from Etosha National Park, bringing us to our final destination, the Waterberg Plateau, marking the culmination of our remarkable 15-day adventure.
We haven't fully explored Waterberg Plateau yet, but the beginning has been funny. They charge you a park fee of about $350 for 2 people, but you can't hike by yourself to most of the nice places. You have to hire a guide. The campsites are $380 per person. That's almost triple everywhere else in Namibia, but you can't even collect your own firewood in all this forest. And they sell the firewood here for about 4 times the prices everywhere else in Namibia. So it feels like a little bit of a rip-off, but hopefully today we'll make up for it and we'll go on a nice little hike on our own. Maybe go to the places where we're supposed to not go, and we'll see what happens.
As the sun rose over Waterberg, we embarked on a serene 6-kilometer hike through the plateau. Waterberg boasts a unique blend of desert and lush forests, nestled amidst a dramatic mountain range. Though the landscape painted a picture of natural beauty, we couldn't help but feel that the overall atmosphere of this place didn't quite resonate with us. Waterberg bears a haunting historical legacy as well. It was here on the 11th of August in 1904 that the Battle of Waterberg unfolded, resulting in the defeat of the Herero.
These are the largest bamboo trees I've ever seen in my life. This hike is really beautiful.
The aftermath of this revolt led to an extermination order issued by Lieutenant General Lothar von Trotha, in which almost 65,000 Herero were either shot by German troops or deliberately poisoned.
Here at the Waterberg Plateau, there's a restaurant that is quite spectacular. We've come to the end of this 15-day road trip through the entire length of Namibia. We've clocked around 4,500 kilometers so far, and now we're about to enjoy our last sunset here. Not only did I learn how to camp, because I never really did it growing up, I learned how to drive manual thanks to this guy. Yeah. And just the little things that are gonna help me for the rest of my life, like starting a fire, like just, you know, getting to understand the roads and different terrains as I grew up in a flatland. Overall, I'm very, very pleased with this country, and I would highly recommend Namibia to anyone.
Namibia, a place that has not only become one of my top 3 trips, but perhaps my favorite of all. It's a journey that left a profound impact on us. It's a country boasting diverse nature, a rich culture, and unique landscapes found nowhere else on Earth. Yet what makes Namibia truly special is that it's about more than just the destination, it's about the journey, the exploration, and the challenges it brings. Camping, something I never thought I would like, took on a whole new meaning with that rooftop tent. The open road, free from the hustle and bustle of traffic, offered a sense of peace and meditation. Surprisingly, I began to cherish the drive as much as the destination, freeing up time for reading and shedding the rigidity of our morning routines. In this vast and rugged land, we connected with nature and reclaimed our natural rhythm. Sunrises and sunsets guided our days, reducing our reliance on artificial light and phones. Laundry? Simple, done with dish soap and a sink. But it's the freedom Namibia granted us that truly left an imprint. Freedom to chart our own course, to sleep where we wished, and to linger as long as we desired. The open road, with only our car and the endless horizon, felt like pure magic. So when you're ready, set aside 2 or 3 weeks. Come to Namibia, rent a truck with a rooftop tent, and spend your nights beneath the stars. It's an adventure you won't want to miss.